is Shan Pruthi, and I am in Mr. Brand's class. It is such a great opportunity to be here on one of the most important days of my life, June 24th, 2008, the graduation day. First, to get things started, I would like to thank all of my classmates who voted for me as a valedictorian, the student who represents the class at the graduation ceremony. It is because of you guys that I have a new tuxedo. So thanks. I would like to take this time to thank all the students, teachers, and parents for your support and helping Trelawny become such a wonderful school. I would like to congratulate each and every person for graduating from Trelawny, except the teachers who have to stay back and try again. We have just completed 6 years of elementary school. Looking back to the day we first started kindergarten, it was hard to imagine the end of our 5th grade year. However, we have completed mountains of classwork and homework, and now here we are at the end of our 5th grade year graduation day. In just a day, we will finally be out of Trelawny and be moving on to middle school for bigger challenges. Of course, Trelawny will be remembered and will be there in our hearts forever. In June last year, I knew that 5th grade was around the corner. I was so excited, but when my 5th grade year really came, I realized that I really didn't want to leave this school. This year has been one of a kind. It was a year of exploring new things and subjects, and a year of fun-filled learning. This is a year I could never forget. It was fun being role models for the younger children. In Trelawny, my journey began in grade 2 with Miss Johnston. Looking back, I remember the time when I completed my first project in making a recipe for a mango lassi. Everyone liked it. Grade 3 with Mr. Rand was really cool. I got some great projects to work on. I still remember the time when I went on vacation to India during December 2006. Mr. Rand gave me a project on Kashmir. I asked my mom, who does homework during vacation? But I realized later how useful that project was. I got to interview my relatives and friends. It was a memorable, great learning and informative experience. I also remember in grade 3, Mr. Brand read stories and asked questions. Whoever got the question right had to open their mouth wide. Mr. Brand threw a gummy bear at the person and tried to get it in their mouth. I really loved it. Sometimes the gummies would fall on the floor and we followed the 5-second rule and ate them. He also gave us extra computer time. That encouraged me at least to finish my work faster. Grade 4 with Miss Stewart was a different experience and was very unique. Some of the important projects which I did in grade 4 were my speech, If I Ruled the World, my essay on soccer, which was published, and my favorite, the biography on Tiger Woods. I still remember my first ever announcement on a PA system. I was to announce, buy a cookie for a loony, and by mistake I said, buy a cookie for a cookie. I didn't realize that I said something wrong. When I reached back in my class, my classmates were laughing at me. It was very funny. In grade 5, Mr. Brand was lucky to have a student like me again. He became very tough and gave us lots of fun and hard projects and assignments. Mummifying, websites on the human body, egg project, barometer, commercial, house building project on area and perimeter, energy audit, Silverbird's reading program, and many more. My personal favorite was the Ancient Civilizations project, in which we mummified a dead trout and made pyramids. We all learned to work together and showed great teamwork. I don't know about others, but these projects gave me a lot of pressure. I would sometimes sleep as late as midnight just finishing the project. Even though these projects gave me pressure, I enjoyed doing them and learned a lot. Now, I have learned to manage and plan my time better. We like Mr. Brand. He makes work and study fun. He brings in humor, gets involved with kids, and gives us a lot of fun projects, which helps us to learn faster. The best thing is that he plays soccer with us outside. He's awesome. A special mention for Miss Norbury for being such a wonderful music teacher. Miss Colmer, merci beaucoup. Mr. Doran, thank you for keeping us physically fit. Thank you, Miss Cruz, for teaching us drama, dance, and art. Furthermore, during this time, I would also like to remember Miss Nye, who was a great principal, but unfortunately had to leave. On that note, I would also like to thank Ms. Howard-Smith in taking care of the students so well. I also want to thank Ms. Hackett, as she plays a special role in my education. I found something interesting on the internet which I would like to share with all of you. It read, as you move onward towards middle school, I'd like for each of you to remember that everything is a matter of perspective. You may not always be the most popular or the most athletic. You might not always have many of the things that your classmates have, or you may not always have many. You might not do as well in some activities as others. Then again, most likely you possess within you many talents and gifts that others would be envious of, as well as many people in your life who care very much for you. Realize the many things you have to be proud of, and the many things in your life for which you should be thankful. Although our future seems quite far away, we are slowly approaching it, because we have now completed the first stage of our education. However, I am still unsure of what I wish to become. I think Trelawny has been a great beginning in our lives and has prepared us for our futures. I want to take this last opportunity to thank all the people who have helped us through the beginning of our journeys. I would like to thank the principal, Ms. Howard-Smith, vice principal, Ms. Khan, and all of my teachers that I've had over the past 6 years of my life. Thank you for teaching us, for almost everything we know has come from one of you. The staff here at Trelawny have made this school a positive and fun learning experience, and I hope this school stays the way it is for many years to come. A round of applause for all the teachers and staff. Our education minister, Kathleen Wine, rightly said, we know that students who have caring adults in their life are better engaged and achieve better results. A round of applause for all the parents, siblings, and other family members. Now it's our turn. Students, let's make some noise for ourselves. I also want to say congratulations to the graduating class, and remember, when you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. Before I finish, I would like to request Mr. Brand to come here and give me a big hug. Thank you. Have a happy and safe summer.
Thank you, Shannon. From Mrs. Khan and Ms. Snow's class, I'd like to invite Vishnavi Sat